Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to Yeti
Walks Into Basecamp.
I'm Yeti Legs
and I'm Basecamp.
Yep. This is the second episode that we are recording from our tent in the middle of the wilderness.
Of nowhere.
You want to tell them where we are this time?
Yes. We are in a cute little... Sorry, my brain broke.
It's okay. we are camping in the middle of the snow on a lookout about 8 miles into our 15.5 mile hike around Turquoise Lake, which is just really kind of southwest of Leadville.
Yeah.
Leadville, Colorado.
Yeah, and we decided to do this hike because a few reasons. It is winter here, and it is like we're in 5 to 6 feet of snow. And we just got a sweet dog named Loba, and we have been trying to slowly get her into hiking, backpacking, all the good stuff, because we are pretty convinced that she never did, and that no one really ever took her out, I would say, on an adventure.
Yeah.
Which is really sad. She's 10 months old now, and she just has so much adventure in her. And so we decided to pick a hike that was a little bit not as intensive, not a 20, not a 40 or a 30.
Yeah.
Something to get her a little more into it. And we put a backpack on her that's probably, 3 to 4 pounds with food and water. She's doing great. Doing really good.
Yeah, speaking of out, she is currently passed out.
She's passed
at
out.
the foot of the tent. She's sleeping on my Nemo Switchback, which is one of those closed cell foam sleeping pads.
Yeah.
We tried to get her to sleep on Tyvek, and she was not having it.
She hated it. She thought it was like sand or something and was trying to dig it away from her. It was really funny.
Yeah. Sweet girl. But yeah, she's passed out right now. If the quality of this episode isn't the best, it is because we're recording from an iPhone, and we are in a tent, and we're not at home with a microphone or anything fancy. So this is nice and raw and exactly how it should be when you're out in the backcountry.
Yes, and we are wrapped inside of our sleeping bags. So if you hear our sleeping bags rustling, well, just know we're cozy. It's like probably 10 degrees outside at the moment.
10 degrees, probably approaching 5 tonight.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And so we are in our negative 40s, super cozy.
Yeah. And we're also in our 4-season tent. This is the North Face, and we just love it.
Oh, it's such a great tent. It's a bomb-proof tent.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And speaking of cozy, I think that's a great segue to the topic of our episode.
Yeah.
At the end of a long, hard day of hiking, what really just hits right? I don't know. Maybe for you, it's a pot of ramen. Maybe for some people, it's tuna on a tortilla. Maybe it's a fancy mountain house or a Heather's Choice, or if you're super bougie, a peak refuel meal.
Dude.
But regardless, this episode is going to be about hiking recipes and hiking food. So stuff that we liked, that we use, and will continue to use whenever we go backpacking or even on a Thru-Hike.
And speaking of cozy, can you pass me that hot chocolate?
Yeah, so this is an Element. LMNT. So those are sugar-free electrolyte drinks. Lots of good salts in there, especially whenever you've been sweating your behind off and you need to replenish those electrolytes in your body.
Wait, don't we have a code with them?
No, we don't have a code with them yet.
Okay.
But soon.
Yes, be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout.
It's really good. This literally tastes like a nice little dessert. And if we had our protein powder, that would be like a bomb.
It would be. It would be.
Anyway.
So most of their drinks are for cold beverages. Best served cold, I guess I should say.
Yes.
But some of them are best served hot.
Like this.
Like
hot
this
chocolate.
one. Like this hot chocolate. The only thing that would make this better is like a pint of milk in it as well.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, we just mixed it with water, but this is awesome. It's rehydrating us as we speak.
What's your favorite Element flavor so far?
I really loved the watermelon one.
Me too. I think that's my favorite.
Yeah, next to this one. This one is delicious.
Yeah.
The hot cocoa one.
Yeah.
They also have one that is flavorless, which for obvious reasons, is not my favorite. But I feel like if I was out hiking for a long, hard day, I wouldn't care what flavor it was.
Just salt.
I would just want salt. So even that is a great option to have. Well, so drink of the choice. What is your drink of the choice? We're drinking this Element hot cocoa right now, but also what else do we have?
We have a Kirkland Scotch.
Yes, it is a blended Scotch.
And it's really good.
And it was like $18 at Costco.
For like a huge ass bottle.
Yes.
It was quite lovely.
Usually for that price and that volume, I would say it's not good, but this is, this breaks the mold.
Mm-hmm. And I've got my feelings about Costco because it's a big corporation, but I cannot get around the fact that we are on a budget and we save money there. In this season, I'm a hypocrite.
Thru-hiker life. Y'all gotta, you gotta pinch pennies where you can so you can save up for the next hike.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true. So, I guess that segues us into
our episode.
Yeah.
Hiking recipes and hiking foods.
Yummy.
So, whenever I hiked the Colorado Trail, most recently in 2023, I was super set up with a lot of dehydrated meals from Backpacker Gourmet, Peak Refuel, Heather's Choice.
That was Packet Gourmet.
Packet Gourmet.
Yeah.
Packet Gourmet, yeah.
And then you had the bars,
I
range.
had the range meal bars.
Yeah.
Oh,
you were
man.
like set up.
I was out there eating bougie.
He was eating like a king.
However, whenever we hiked the PCT,
we were not
in
eating
2022,
like royalty.
We were not eating like royalty. More like paupers and more like teenagers, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was a lot of junk food.
Yeah. So I do want to juxtapose. Yeah, I want to juxtapose the PCT to the TMB and how we ate.
Oh, the TMB. Okay.
So real quick, you said we ate like poppers on the PCT. What was the main food group that we ate on the PCT?
Ramen. And pastries.
What was the main food group that we ate on the Tour de Mont Blanc, which we hiked in the same year that we did the PCT? But the Tour de Mont Blanc takes you through France, Italy, and Switzerland around the European Alps.
Stunning.
It was stunning. But food-wise, how was that compared to the PCT?
I felt like we were royalty on the TMB, but it was cheaper.
Yeah.
Because we had fresh baguettes, fresh cheese, fresh meat, and wine, like bottles of wine, and we would spend maybe $20 total for like days of food.
Yeah. And
it was wonderful.
One thing that we started to love was pasta and meat sauce, because they would have like these little cardboard cartons and sometimes other containers, but pasta and meat sauce out there was working.
It was. That's true.
Yeah, we couldn't find ramen, so that wasn't an option anyways.
So we did you got to do it the bougie way in Europe.
I mean, we were doing
pasta.
And we carried out so much butter on the
I
TMB.
forgot butter. We did bread and butter all the time.
Baguettes and butter.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah.
And then literally like bottles of wine.
Yes, that's true.
We would take our Smart Water bottles and just fill them up with wine.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically turning water into wine, right?
Yeah. Not to say we didn't have water too. Yeah. We definitely like had half and half.
Oh, man.
It was good.
The Tour de Mont Blanc is like glamping.
Yeah, it's so bougie.
Yeah, so the Colorado Trail was bougie. The Tour de Mont Blanc, also bougie.
And we didn't even do it in season when people have refuges open.
No, we
did it in the winter.
Yeah, so we only got into one refuge.
And no one was there.
Yeah, and the rest we were just in little villages and towns buying our resupplies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just used our tent when we could.
God, we were so spoiled.
We were. Dude,
now,
the PCT, though.
The PCT was a very stark contrast. Do you want to explain the food groups that we had packed and shipped and had ready for ourselves before we ever started the PCT, before we ever started a 6-month hike? Your taste buds change in 6 months. Do you want to explain what we had?
Yes. And I will say we sent ourselves like 8 boxes total on the entire trail because we were told that we could not buy food in these places. And so we prepped and bought a lot of oatmeal and grits for breakfast.
Oh, were they all instant grits, or
No,
were
they
some
were
of them
not.
5-minute?
No, they were 5-minute grits. Most of them were 5-minute grits. We found that out the hard way.
Yeah.
And then for lunches, we had like, what did we do for lunch? Oh, we had like 1 million tuna packets
And tortillas.
And then for dinner, we had, what did we have for dinner? I don't even remember.
A lot of dinners we would plan out, like we would have pastas packed, like whole heavy pastas.
Mac and cheese.
Or potatoes.
Oh, potatoes.
Idahoan.
I forgot about that. Yeah. So a month into not even a month into the trail.
And sticks of salami.
Which, didn't they go bad eventually?
They went bad because we packed everything before we started the trail on March 6th.
Like months before, yeah.
And by the time we started getting our packages in Oregon and Washington,
everything, yeah.
The sausages were bad.
We like filtered through our boxes and we're like, let's put that in the hiker box, throw that away, hiker box.
Oh yeah, we loaded up the hiker box on trail.
Yeah, but we would. The one thing I did like about our boxes is we always added like 1 or 2 dehydrated meals to our boxes in case we didn't have any luxury food.
Big luxuries.
So we do these peak refuels, like a breakfast and a dinner.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, those were nice little treats to get.
Yeah. But I think that's all we would keep from the box.
Yeah. So Basecamp had originally, we had packed all these boxes. She had like planned out the trail where the boxes needed to be shipped. And we mailed everything to her sister, Amber.
Sweet Amber.
And Sweet Amber was like at our beck and call and would just ship those suckers out whenever we needed them.
Mm-hmm.
And even one time later on in the trail, and we'll get to what we would eat as we progress through the trail, but she bought a whole bunch of our favorite pastries from the gas station and they sat for a while and she shipped them to us. And by the time we got it, they were all moldy.
Wait, but didn't she like do something with them though? Or she took them out and put them in Ziplocs?
She took them out, she put them in Ziplocs, and she squished them.
Because she thought that would help us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were spoiled.
Yeah.
Anyways, though. But no, Sweet Amber was a godsend, and she was always there to ship those boxes out to us. And she even put letters in them sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she did most of the time until the end, and then you were like, "Where's our letter?"
Yeah. I love the letters.
Yeah. But hang on, I gotta shift. Okay. Burf. It's getting colder.
Yeah.
Okay. First question is, what was your top 3 favorite meals or foods? And then could you give anyone that's listening like a recipe that they could use for the trail?
Do these need to be like quote unquote homemade meals, or can they be like
No,
dehydrated?
it can be whatever you want them to be.
Okay. So I really loved the coconut curry by Peak Refuel.
Oh, that was the best.
That is my hands down favorite dehydrated meal out there.
Yeah.
These are all in the PCT, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. On the PCT, yes.
Okay. So the coconut curry. And then, God, I wish I could say a ramen bomb, but we didn't actually do one on the PCT.
Until we got back, yeah.
We didn't do it until we got back, but
Yeah.
those are so good. So I guess if I had to go with a second one, I would probably go with just good old-fashioned ramen.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. And I'm kind of particular about my ramen. I don't like it fully cooked. I like some crunch to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll like not mix it up and let it kind of float on top sometimes. So I have a mixture of
A little
half and half.
crunchy crunch.
Yeah. And then my third recipe, this is an actual recipe, not just an item, was kind of like our bougie makeshift pad thai on trail.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a variation on ramen. So you use ramen noodles as the base, and then you take a little bit of peanut butter and you put it in there, and some soy sauce, or we actually had this one sauce. It's called bachan's. It's a Japanese barbecue sauce.
So good.
We would use that. I think even one time we got some scallions.
I was going to say, didn't we get some scallions?
Yeah, and we brought it out.
Got
we put
real
it in
bougie.
there. Oh, yeah. And I think the pad thai was one of my more like, one of the meals I was looking forward to more at the end of the day than just like bear ramen.
Yeah.
So those are kind of my top 3. What about your top 3?
I actually think the Chick-fil-A sauce
Yeah.
with tuna and tortillas and chips. So I would do this thing at lunch. I did it for months, and then I got sick of tuna. But
Wait, what tuna did you use?
just any type of tuna. But I loved I loved that buffalo chicken one, actually.
That was actually chicken, though. It wasn't even
Yes,
tuna.
I know. But it was a part of those packets. Whenever I could find the chicken, it was hard to find it.
Oh, Sunkissed in general, though.
Yeah.
The brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I would do is I would put my tuna or my buffalo chicken on the tortilla. Then I'd get my chips crunched up and I would put it on top. And then I would put my Chick-fil-A sauce on top of that. And then I would fold it up into this, like, it wasn't even a burrito. It was like a sandwich looking weird thing that I did.
By the time she was done preparing this thing at lunch, I was already done eating.
Yeah, it's true. He was already ready to go. He's like, okay. But that was really, really good. I loved that every day.
Yeah.
It was like a treat finally to get to lunch and have that. And then I really did love my, at the end of the trail, my other lunch one was beef jerky and cheese sticks and mustard and mayonnaise wrapped in a tortilla.
There's a common theme
It
here,
was
the tortilla.
so good. I don't know why, but I think it was the mustard and mayonnaise was really doing it in that time frame. I loved it. And then
I always thought it was a bit questionable carrying mayonnaise out in the heat like that for days on it.
well, it was fine, I guess. That was
Yeah.
fine. Maybe that's why I had to shit all the time. But
Could be.
But and then I think, let's see, my last one I would say was probably anytime we do ramen mixed with like a sauce.
A sauce.
Yeah, just any of the sauces. We would always take a sauce with us, and so.
Do you have any sauce in mind? The bachan's.
I did love the bachan, and I loved peanut butter as well. I think the pad thai one was probably my favorite too.
Yeah.
Or the Chick-fil-A sauce we do from time to time.
Oh,
I just loved
yeah.
the Chick-fil-A sauce.
We went through phases of sauces out there.
Yeah, and then I stopped eating Chick-fil-A sauce.
We stopped finding it too.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, because whenever we got to Oregon and Washington, the stops are a little bit more remote.
Yeah, it was harder.
Yeah. So those are our top 3s. I think this is kind of a fun story. So like she was saying, whenever we first started, we had packed a lot of oatmeal and a lot of grits. And this is one thing to be mindful of. If you're going to take grits out there, unless you have a lot of patience, get the instant grits that cook within a minute of you pouring hot boiling water in there.
I mean, it feels pretty like common sense, but clearly I didn't buy the right grit.
Yeah, so she got these 5-minute grits.
I thought they cook in 5 minutes.
And they did not cook in 5
No.
or 10 or 15 minutes.
Or 45 minutes.
Or 45. And so we ended up eating these par-cooked
Half-cooked.
grits. And we had the worst shits
It was
of the
so bad.
SoCal desert because of those grits.
I was sick.
Stomach cramps, the shits.
Yeah, and it was so bad. I almost threw up.
Oh my gosh, that was terrible.
It was bad.
Yeah, but as the trail progressed, we dropped the oatmeal, we dropped the grits, and at some point we started doing Pop-Tarts and donuts. And then after that we progressed to these, Banquet might be the brand, but it's these gas station brand
Pastries.
like pastries.
Everyone sells them.
Muffins, bear claws, little blueberry and apple.
Fillings, cheese.
Fillings.
And that one's called a cheese croissant.
Oh yeah. But those things were doing it.
Oh, that got us all the way through the end.
Yeah, because I felt like crap after I would eat the donuts or the Pop-Tarts a lot.
Yeah.
You know? So the pastries were doing it. It was like the nice blend of the two.
I didn't really like Pop-Tarts because they were so crumbly.
Yeah.
And so I felt like they got everywhere.
They do get everywhere.
Yeah, so I didn't really like them. But the pastries were great. And they were like, what are they? They're like 500 calories per pastry.
Yeah, about.
And so we get 2 a piece or something. That's 1,000 calories, baby. Get this egg going.
Yeah, and they're like between 10 and 20 grams of sugar
Oh, yeah.
per packet, which is just enough.
It was perfect because it's like, all right, if you got a climb coming up.
Yeah.
Some of them I feel like were 700 calories, like the muffins.
Oh, the muffin
we get the
man.
muffins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really loved, I think, like, anytime we'd go into a town, I'd try to see if I could find a pastry shop so I could take out, like, real pastries.
Oh, my God. What about the
Remember?
bakery in Stehekin?
Ah!
Actually, I
Done.
think the bakery at Mazama
Was better.
was better than Stehekin.
Yeah.
That was on the PCT. That was the second time that we'd been to Mazama, and I remembered their baguettes.
Oh, their baguettes are so good.
And they got even better.
They did.
And the few years that we had spent away from it.
Oh,
Yeah, the bakeries were doing it. And what about the other bakery in Bishop? Shat's Bakery.
Yeah. Well, we didn't really spend much time in there because there's so many people. Remember?
You grabbed a few things though, yeah?
I'm sure I did.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the one time I can eat pastries, and it doesn't even matter. So get what I can.
Yeah, the bakery was called Shat's Bakery. What a great name, Shat's.
That's funny.
And they had a Shat's Roadhouse.
They were like shats everywhere.
It was the Shat's family or something.
They shat all over the place.
I could be mispronouncing that name, but I like to say Shat.
They just put their shat everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Bishop, California, baby.
Oh, Bishop.
Let's see. Our lunches, you've basically already described our lunches. What we would do a lot of times as well is you would do these wraps.
I love my wraps.
And I would just do like salamis or meats or tuna packets.
Yeah.
And then I would eat
chips.
My chips. And so each town we would get these probably 2 to 3 bags of chips a piece, like big bags. And the way you do it is you crush them up and put them in zippies.
Yeah.
That way it all fits. And I think we started to become really partial to the kettle chips.
The kettle chips, no, not for me. I liked the wavies.
Oh, the sour
I was
cream
all
and
about
cheddar.
the wavies. I'm good actually.
Okay.
Just because I'm cold and I don't want to get out of my sleeping bag now. Dude, I don't know how Loba does it in this. She's fine. Is she? We should feel her fur.
I'm sure her fur and her ears are cold, but she's back there sleeping.
She's sleeping.
Yeah.
This is wild to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if she gets cold enough, she'll just come cuddle with us.
Wait, so you like the Lay's, the wave chips?
Yeah, I loved the waves, the sour cream and cheddar. That was like my jam. Or the queso.
Oh, the queso ones were good.
Oh, they were so good.
But the kettle chips, the garlic parmesan,
I didn't like. They weren't my favorite.
the truffle.
You liked them more. I could do them, and I liked them, but I didn't like the crunch as much.
Ooh, the Farmstead Ranch. Well, that's because they're like legit kettle cooked chips. They're so good.
I know.
I love them.
You did love them.
Yeah. Is there anything else we should talk about?
What about T&B?
Oh, wait. I want to talk about my other recipe.
Oh, wait. Are you about to talk about your favorite? This isn't a favorite, though, is it?
I surprisingly enjoyed this.
Okay. Tell everyone what you enjoyed.
So we had this girl that we hiked with on the PCT. Her name was ROY G BIV.
We actually interviewed her, so...
Yeah, she's one of our first episodes. One of our first fireside chats. Yeah, her name was ROY G BIV. So for those of you who don't know, ROY G BIV is red, orange, yellow, green, indigo. Wait, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Yeah.
ROY G BIV. It's an acronym. We named her that in Julian because she was so colorful.
She had so many colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so ROY G BIV, I don't know if her diet really changed a whole lot. I think she kind of stayed true to this, but she loves Spam.
Loved Spam.
And I'm not talking about the can, but they have these little packets of like, it's a piece of Spam toast, basically.
And
it's in the shape of toast.
Who knows how many of these she had, but she had a whole bag full of them.
She had a whole bag of these little Spam singlets.
Nuts.
And they were actually kind of hard to find.
Yeah.
But I found one.
You did. You were so happy about it,
I was so happy about it. I actually bought 2, so thank you. So I had those 2. Oh, I think you might have kicked her.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lola.
She woke up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Hi.
She's back.
Okay.
Back in her little cuddle.
Good for her.
Okay. I hit her with my sleeping bag. Anyway.
She'll go right back to sleep.
I know.
So I have these 2 Spam singlets. And I ate one on a tortilla, as you do. But the other one, I had a honey bun. And this is in Oregon. And
it was in Oregon? I thought it was before that.
Yeah, it was in Oregon, I believe.
Really? I could have sworn it was like...
It was right around the Oregon border.
Really?
Actually, so it was NorCal. Either way, it doesn't matter where I ate this lovely contraption. But you just cut the honey bun in half and just put the Spam in the middle. It's a sandwich. It's a Spam-honeybun burger. Yeah. It's like the sweet and the salty juxtaposed. I've used that word twice in this episode.
You have. And you've said it the same each time. Juxtapose.
Juxtaposed to one another.
Just juxtapose.
Yeah, it was a nice contrasting flavor profile.
Wait, would you actually eat that now? Or is it a trail thing?
I wouldn't even eat a honey bun by itself right now. Because I haven't earned it. But if I was on another Thru-Hike, I would.
No, but I mean, so you wouldn't eat it in real life for the taste is what I mean.
Oh, for the taste? I would retry it again.
Would you?
I mean, you know how 4 months of extreme hunger causes your
taste glands to change?
Your taste preferences to change.
Yeah.
And you become less
Salt
selective.
and sugar, that's pretty much all you care about.
Yeah, so it might have tasted a lot better on the PCT than it would in real life right now.
I'd really love for you to just try a bite of it in our life now, just to see if you think the same.
I will. I will do it again.
Okay.
I'll do it for you.
All right, thank you.
I shall cheer for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just one bite.
Yeah.
And then you'll probably spit it out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, and I think one other thing to mention is that we talked about it a little bit, but if you're planning a Thru-Hike, just remember that your taste buds are going to change throughout the trail. So unless you have like a pretty severe, strict dietary need, or if you're vegetarian or vegan and you don't think you'll have a lot of options, pack yourself only the essentials that you don't think you'll be able to find at like a normal grocery store.
Like contact solution or something.
Like contact solution, very specific things that you need that maybe you get at a specialty store. Because you can hike the PCT without sending yourself a single box of food.
Like, true story.
I mean, you might be paying an arm and a leg at some spots, and your options are going to be limited, but you can find food.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know where anyone came up with the idea that there are certain towns where you couldn't get, like, food to hike out with.
Don't know.
It's not true.
But I will say, again, our taste buds changed and we dropped a lot of stuff. And towards the end, we were pretty much just doing pastries, tortillas, and for dinner, it was ramen every single night.
Yeah, we were genuinely that's all we would do.
Well, and ramen was, I feel like for the calories, one of the lightest options available.
It was heavy calories and light. Yeah. Lightweight.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a warm, comforting meal. So.
Yeah, and it's a hot food.
It's hot food, which is clutch.
Hot food is.
It is.
Do you want to talk about the CT? Ooh, I got it. Favorite dehydrated meal. You already said coconut curry.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine is the beef stroganoff.
Stroganoff, yeah.
And it's got cheese in it. It's a pasta beef red sauce with cheese.
Oh, yeah. We could talk about that.
So good. Well, that was about it.
Well, I'll let you describe it, though.
That's it. Pasta, beef, red sauce, and cheese.
And so one other thing we did on the PCT, and I actually consider this a little bit questionable.
Okay, what did we do?
Is Basecamp would...
Oh.
Huh?
I take blocks of cheese.
She would take blocks of cheese out there.
Yes, that was wonderful.
And you know, more often than not, the blocks of cheese were okay. The temperature, despite it being a little bit warmer outside, didn't make the cheese go too bad too quickly. I guess because they're full of preservatives. Well, but there was this one time
when you got sick.
When I got sick on some cheese. I got food poisoning from that little fucker.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, and that was in, what, NorCal?
Yeah, when we were in the middle of that rainstorm and you had hypothermia.
Oh, yeah, just before Donner Pass area. I had food poisoning, and then we started hiking in the rain, and it was freezing cold. So, well, not literally freezing, but above freezing and probably in the 40s.
Yeah.
And it was soaking wet, and I started to turn blue and shiver.
He was like, we're hiking, and he's like, I don't know, maybe we should pitch the tent. And I turn around, his lips are blue, and he's shivering. And I'm like, oh my God, we're pitching the tent right now.
And everything was soaked.
It was bad.
It was bad. But the reason I say all this is be careful with perishable foods that you get and taking them out and letting them sit too long or in the heat. So if you talk to a health inspector, they're probably going to tell you that if your food's been sitting out and is unpackaged and it's been out for more than 4 hours, you might want to reconsider eating it. We found that you can go a little bit longer than that.
Well, also, let's give some clarity here or some perspective. We were hiking in colder climates when I had the blocks of cheese.
They were colder, but it was still in the 50s during the day.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But I never got sick like you. You had the mozzarella block. I didn't.
It was
I
the
had
damn
cheddar.
mozzarella block. Yeah, it was. So yeah, be careful with the perishables that you take out.
Yep.
And I will say, even I am guilty of doing that. We've all done this.
I was about to say, you didn't.
We have packed out pizza and let it sit, or even a Subway, and let it sit for hours upon hours in the outside pocket of our backpacks. And we've eaten it, yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, we packed Subway out of Cajon Pass.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good, though, for
And
lunch.
we've done pizza. I did pizza on the Colorado Trail, too. Yeah, it's just one of those things that you do. You pack out pizza.
I never packed out pizza.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember from where, though. But yeah, be mindful of the things that you pack.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
But yeah, I think that concludes our
Does that conclude our food thing?
food
Oh,
podcast.
well, here's a question. What was your favorite ingredient that we used? And what was your least favorite thing that you ever ate on trail? This could be the PCT. This could be the TMB. Whatever.
Well, easy TMB. The cheese, butter, bread, and meat combination was epic. Oh, and then we got some strawberry jam, I think, at one point.
Uh-huh.
So then I was having like strawberry jam, fresh bread, and butter.
But wait, you didn't list that in your top 3.
Oh, is this supposed to be for our top 3?
No. Oh,
Wait, can you repeat the question?
yes. What is your favorite single ingredient that we used on any of our through hikes together? And what is your least favorite thing that you've ever eaten on a through hike?
But that doesn't mean that's a part of your top 3.
No,
Does it?
no, I'm asking for one ingredient, and you just listed like a whole meal.
Oh.
Butter, bread.
Cheese. Cheese is my favorite ingredient.
Cheese is your favorite ingredient.
Mm-hmm. My least favorite ingredient?
No, your least favorite thing that you ate.
My least favorite thing that I ate?
Yeah.
Probably the grits.
The grits.
Yeah. That
Wait.
was really bad.
Not even the overly seasoned and salted pasta. And
Oh my God, I forgot all about that. That you Wesley dumped this seasoning that we had called the Green Goddess from
Trader Joe's. Yeah. My least favorite ingredient by far was the Green Goddess seasoning.
Yeah.
I got burnt out on it way too quick.
Oh,
Mount
you
Laguna.
threw- Mount Laguna,
Is it
a
Mount
few
Laguna?
days in,
Yeah. Yeah.
you threw a ton of it because you loved it so much. You just threw as much as you could in our pasta.
It was problematic.
It was bad.
My favorite ingredient. Ooh. That's easy.
What was it?
The Bachan's Japanese barbecue sauce.
I figured.
I took it with me. You brought me some on the Colorado Trail, and
I did.
I would drink it.
I'm not surprised.
I would squirt it into my mouth and just drink it
Not surprised.
straight out the bottle because it's so salty and sweet.
Straight out the bottle.
Straight out the bottle, baby.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah. I think that is all of our recipes.
I think so.
Yeah. If y'all want to know any specific food groups or items that we would take with us, we're happy to let you know. But we don't want to sit here and exhaust every item that we packed and ate on all the trails. But just know that no matter how much you love the food that you pack with you, town food will always taste better.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
What was your favorite town food?
Ooh. That's a hard one.
Is it?
You know, the first thing that comes to mind is Bonita Maria in Agua Dulce.
The Mexican
The
place?
Mexican place in Agua Dulce.
Man, I got so sick that night.
Oh my God. But they have like hiker discounts. They'll give you some huge beer tasters if you want to try one.
And then he kept giving us shots of tequila. That's why I got sick. He gave us free shots of tequila over and over again.
Yeah, he sure did.
I was like, okay, another shot.
And I remember we got guacamole, chips, salsa.
Oh, it was so good.
And then I got a huge sampler platter. And you got, some enchiladas or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was my favorite, I guess, town meal that I first, I guess, recalled.
Enjoyed?
Yeah. If I had to come up with a second one, probably the burger and fries at Shat's Roadhouse in Bishop, California.
It was so good.
Yeah, their burgers and the fries, you know, for California, those were cheap, affordable prices.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are my top two. Bonita Maria in Agua Dulce and Shat's Roadhouse in Bishop, California.
The other place that keeps coming to mind for me is in Kennedy Meadows South. Remember we had done that super crazy long mileage day? It was like 28 miles or ended up being around 28 or 29. Going into
What,
Kennedy
Grumpy
Meadows.
Bears?
And Grumpy Bears made us those burgers.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the burgers were so good. Like, I was so hungry.
Oh my God, we got there and the power was out.
Yeah.
But the building was filled with men. Like, there were a whole bunch of men in there talking and drinking.
Well, the power wasn't out. He had turned everything off because he kicked everyone out.
Yeah, that's true. He kicked everyone out.
Yeah.
And then he was kind enough to make us dinner and everything.
It was very kind.
But whenever he picked us up, so he's got like this little thing. It says, hey, if you want to come and stay at Grumpy Bears and eat, blah, 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 message us. So we messaged, and he almost didn't show up because he thought we were pranking him because our Garmin messages weren't going through.
Or something, yeah.
Yeah, and he'd been pranked by other people. But yeah, that burger that night.
Oh, it was so good.
That was a killer burger. And the huge, like, steins of beer.
Yeah. The beer and the burger and the fries. And then the pancake the next morning. The massive pancake.
Yeah, that's like a pretty monumental thing to mention is the pancakes at Grumpy Bears.
Which I heard did they close down?
I don't know.
I heard a rumor.
I actually don't know.
I don't either. Well, I shouldn't say that since I don't know.
Well, if they did or if they didn't, whenever we were there, they had these like, hiker breakfast. He has this pancake that is literally falling off the plate.
It's so wonderful.
With like eggs and bacon.
It was so
It's
amazing.
the hiker breakfast.
And it was cheap too.
It was. And there would always be a line of hikers waiting at the locked door to the cafe at Grumpy Bears to get in.
Yep.
And you never knew when the fuck they were going to open.
No.
It's whenever they were there and they wanted to open it.
It was funny.
It was. Just wanted to do a quick update here. I am looking on the Grumpy Bears website right now. It is updated. And it says, welcome PCT class of 2024. So they are open, alive and well. And it's like they've got some cool amenities going on there. They've updated their site. They got some of their menu items listed. And as Grumpy Bears does, they have a photo of a line of whiskey shots. So, yes, that is the vibe for Grumpy Bears.
No, Grumpy Bears was a good time. Canyon South. We had a lot of fun. Like, all of our Tramley hiker trash was together. We all drank, played darts, sang together.
Oh, dude, Grumpy's was the best.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
That was our only 000.
Yeah.
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 And I wouldn't change that.
No. Trying to give another food place. Honestly, anytime we had a burger, I was happy.
The burgers did it.
Burgers were always doing it at every town.
Lots of food groups there.
Carbs, meat, fat.
Yeah.
Veggies.
Some veggies if you want
pickles,
it.
salt.
Yeah.
But I think that was it for me. I guess that concludes
our food recollection here.
Yeah. It's
Again-
not very monumental.
No, but again, happy to tell you about anything specific if you got questions.
Yeah, if anyone has questions, you can email us at Yeti Walks Into Basecamp at gmail.com.
Yep.
Or you can leave a comment.
Yep. Or we now have an Instagram page for our podcast.
Yeah, so
That's important to say.
Yeah, so DM us.
You can direct message us, and the name of our Instagram is just the name of our podcast, Yeti Walks Into Basecamp.
It's pretty simple.
It's pretty simple, folks. Even a caveman can do it.
Caveman?
A cave. That's
No, I know.
Isn't that a Geico
It's
commercial
joke.
thing?
Even a caveman could do it.
Should we wrap up with the question of the day?
Yes.
The question of the day is from our beloved Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed.
So Tumbleweed asked us, when was the first time you felt free on the PCT?
It's a good question.
And this feels like a really pertinent question because right now we're trying to decide what and if we'll be able to hike a longer trail this year. And so we have a little bit of FOMO as we know a lot of our folks from our family are going to be out hiking.
This year.
But we still have hope. We have hope that we'll get one in later this year.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty confident we will. And we'll talk about that later. But let's see. When was the first time you felt free on the PCT?
Yeah, I know. After Tumbleweed asked that, I started thinking about it. But I think it was like the day we went into Julian was actually my birthday. And it was a really beautiful day. It was a great day. Like, it was a good day outside. It was just our packs were really light. And
because they were empty of food.
yeah, and I just remember like listening to music and us hiking and feeling good and just feeling everything felt so aligned.
Oh, that was the first day we listened to music and hiked.
Yeah. And there's just something about that day. Like, it was my birthday, and then I was thinking about my dad who had passed away. And then I was like talking to him, and then I was talking to Nan and Papa, and then I was dancing, and I think that was the day I was dancing while I was hiking for a little bit.
Oh, you were.
I had my hair in little teddy bear pigtails.
Oh, yeah, the Ewok pigtails.
I don't know, I just felt very
Alive that day.
alive, free, aligned, grounded.
Yeah.
No worries, no fears, no concerns. And we were about to go into town after being out there for 5 days. So
Yeah.
it just, I don't know, it was a beautiful, free day for me.
And it was our first hiker town,
Yeah.
you know?
Everything was just all firsts, you know?
Fucking first times.
Yeah.
In the best kind of way.
FFTs.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
That was around mile 70 or so. That's Julian,
Yeah.
I think for me, it's not one specific event or one specific day, but a small accumulation of events in the first week. I think for me, definitely hitting the mile 1 marker on the PCT kind of made it come to life a bit. Because we were at the terminus the day before we started, the southern terminus. We were hanging out. We were at Cleef, and then we go to the southern terminus the day that we actually start. And it's like, okay, we've been here before. But to actually walk the first mile of the trail, and you can see the SoCal desert for miles. And you're like, wow, like we are out here in the desert. And we were out there in the desert. And we hiked 15 miles that first day, and it was great and invigorating, etc. But it wasn't until we went and we had met a few people, Nathan and Thomas, who later became Deuces and Optimist.
And then April and her dad too, Kurt.
And then April, ROY G BIV, and her dad, Kurt, aka Six Pack. So we met those 4 people on our first day. And then we met them again around Lake Marina. And at Marina, we're like, hey, to Deuces and to Optimist, like, let's all grab some beer and camp out together at this campground that's 5 miles ahead. It's called Boulder Oaks. And so we all hiked there, and somehow we got talked into hiking our own beer to share with people. But we got there. We were the last to show up. We all started to make dinner at one of the picnic tables. And the sun goes down. The sunset is like fiery red and orange. And we light a fire in one of the fire pits. So yes, it was legal, the fire rings. And we drink beer and we talk. And I think that was the first night I was like, wow, Like, this feels freeing. And if even half of the nights on the PCT are like this, then that'll be something to remember. And of course, not even a tenth of the nights on the PCT were like that one.
No, because
No.
like we never got a fire pit again, I think.
No, I don't think so.
Like, that was such an epic fire.
Yeah.
And it was so cool. We all just went around and talked, and we got to know them, and they got to know us.
Yeah, but it set a really great precedence
It
for
did.
the rest of the trail.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did. I don't think we ever had a night like that again in that way.
No.
Like, I think what was cool was Mazama when we all were around the picnic table talking and drinking together.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Mazama was good.
Yeah, there were some moments like that I thought were really precious.
Yeah.
But I feel like most nights people didn't really hang out.
No, we're all trying to survive out there. We've been struggling all day. You're
Yeah.
tired, hungry.
People would just go to bed. I
A lot
felt
of times.
Or eat in their tents and then go to bed.
But I will say the one other really freeing time was close to the end of the trail at Goat Rocks.
Oh, I was going to say that one too.
Whenever we camped up there with
Yeah.
Tumbleweed. And you
Yeah.
can see Mount St. Helens, Rainier, and Adams. Like all around you.
Oh my gosh, that was probably one of the most magical days on trail to me. And I'm so glad we decided to camp there. Like, to paint a picture for you guys, we were hiking with Tumbleweed, and we were trying to get actually into town, which would have been a 30-mile day.
We were going to push 40.
No, were we?
Well, he was going to do 40, or us it probably
it would have been 30,
30
I think, because we were already ahead of him by like 8 miles or something that day.
Yeah.
And then he caught up with us because he's a speedy motherfucker. But he was like, yeah, I'm gonna get into town today, and we could have made it into town. Like, we were making good time. We were gonna be descending down into town. And it was only 8 more miles, I think. And so we were
To White Pass.
yeah. And we were like, yeah, we'll join you. And then we hit this spot in Goat Rocks Wilderness, and
We're like right at slightly above tree line. So we just have these twisted looking bonsai trees up there.
yeah, and it's just alpine, and it just feels like one of those moments like in Lord of the Rings when you stop and you're like, holy shit, this is such a beautiful moment that I need to recognize this moment for what it is and take it in. And I'll never forget. All of us stop at this moment. There's 2 campsites on this overlook where you can see all 3 mountains, and it's this gorgeous, just overlook. Like, I mean, mountains everywhere.
And there's a slab of snow that's been melting, so there's a slight water source.
So there's a water source.
Yeah.
Because we were like, well, we don't have a water source, anywhere around here, but it's so gorgeous. And then all of a sudden, like, we're like, well, there's a water source there. So we keep hiking for like 2 to 5 seconds. We keep hiking. And then we see people behind us, and they're scoping out the campsites, and
Tumbleweed sprints.
because he's like, should we camp here? And we were like, I don't know, should we? And then we keep hiking, and then 5 seconds later we see these other people, and Tumbleweed turns around and sprints back to the campsites. He's like, sorry, we were just trying to decide, but we definitely were going to be here. And so we decided to camp there that night, but we got to see this gorgeous sunset.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just epic.
Yeah.
And
that
an
was
inversion,
something.
too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That night was magical.
That was the first time I'd ever seen anyone sprinkle crushed Fritos on their meal.
Tumbleweed did that? I don't remember.
He sure did, to bring the whole episode full circle.
Oh my gosh.
He crushed up Fritos on his meal.
That's amazing.
What a great condiment.
I know.
/ topping.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like it.
Well, thanks everyone for listening to our episode.
Yeah, just us in our tent, freezing.
With the dog that is asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cold here.
It's actually gotten much colder.
So we're about to pack up and go and head into our sleeping bags.
I already am in my sleeping bag.
Yeah, but we have to get out and go pee.
Oh, do I have to?
Yes. No. And the dog.
Oh no, we have to poop and pee the dog.
It's a family effort.
Oh, she'll probably poop too.
What?
You think she'll probably poop too?
I hope not.
She only poops at night.
That's true.
She's only pooped like once today. No,
That's true.
twice.
Twice.
This morning and this afternoon. Anyway.
Anyways,
Yep. Yeah. So we'll wrap it up so that we can get cozy in our sleeping bags and watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, we'll watch some Game of Thrones. And if you don't know this word Hygie, look it up. Hyggge. It means I think that's the right spelling.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways, it's really just you loving to be cozy and warm and comforted and reading a book and inside by a fire. All things good and warm and comforting. So we're gonna go and get our Hygie on.
After we finally get into our tent or our sleeping bags.
Yeah,
Negative
we'll
40s. Because once I'm really in it, it's warm and
it's
toasty.
It's toasty.
It's a Hygie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks for listening. Say thanks to The Fire Once Lost for our intro and outro because he is just amazing for what he does. Crushing it. New songs coming out. And yeah, we've been your hosts, Yeti Legs and
Basecamp.
Well, as we like to say in the hiking community,
happy trails, you guys.
Happy trails.